Hi.
Hi. So this week we did two tests. One of them is ongoing, and then the other one we completed this week. The one that we were able to complete was kind of looking at our potential idea to include a transportation system to our locations, like maybe implementing a bus. We talked about this in our interviews and looked at past interviews about how far people are willing to challenge to travel. If people think transportation is an issue, and looking at how much they're willing to pay versus how much they actually pay. And from this, we learned that we don't think that that would really work. That people would be willing to pay the money that we would need to implement a bus system. And so we've instead decided to just use the already existing bus system and make sure that our locations are near bus stops and in a centralized area where many students live, so that it'll be easy for them to access.
And to build off of that, in our test and learning card this week, we said that through our interviews, we wanted a strong, almost unanimous consensus that students are willing to pay a premium to have a convenient bus to help them travel to our laundromat, and that'd be a bus service offered by us. And the reason we said we wanted strong consensus is because we wanted to make sure that if we're adding an extra cost to us, that it's going to be worthwhile and that most, if not all, customers will appreciate that and take advantage of it. We don't want to add unnecessary costs that we're going to lose money off of. And then to reiterate what Orly said, we found that almost everyone said they're not willing to pay extra. They would never Uber or pay for a bus to take them to the laundromat. Most don't even really love taking the public free buses as it is. They just prefer walking distance. So a huge thing and a huge factor in students deciding where to go is proximity. And at the end of the day, the biggest factor is they're going to try to go the closest one first. And so we just need to find a centralized location. Moving forward for next week, we're going to continue our test on revenue models. We're currently in progress on doing a split A/B test on to determine if students, it's better to have a subscription monthly payment model or the traditional pay per load model. And so we're getting similar sample sizes and sample
doing some
groups.
polls and looking at that, which we're hoping will have results for that and so, a good amount of people
to see
by next week.
Which is more popular among students to have a monthly subscription model, which includes additional features such as the ability to reserve a machine. It comes with your detergent and dryer sheets, etc., or just to have the traditional pay per load model.
Thank you.
Thank you. Looking forward to next week.